Right, I'm off to a place called Emsworthy Mire. I think that's how you say it. Up on Dartmoor, just west of Haytor, down in a dip. All I know is it's a barn surrounded by bluebells. So all the barns, a rusty old barn or red or something like that. So the contrasting colours against the bluebells should look pretty cool. And I've never been here before, so I'm quite organised. Sunset isn't for about an hour, but there ain't much of a sunset, look. Pain in the ass, and pretty much I don't think the bluebells are going to last a lot longer. If you can see pretty much around me, there's bluebells in the fields behind me. So, in fact here, look. Out there, Emsworthy Mire Nature Reserve is a mix of moorland, woodland and boggy mires. The plan was to get a nice picture with a nice kind of sunset and some colours in the sky, but I don't think that's going to happen. But hey ho, might get some fun. I'll get some cool time lapse, I reckon, because the clouds look pretty cool. I'd love to chuck the drone up, but for some reason you're not allowed to chuck the drone up over Dartmoor. Such a shame, because Dartmoor's such a cool looking place. It's not like you're looking in people's back gardens, is it? Bluebells completely all around me. Look at that, bluebells, 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 bluebells. Nice barn. See what I mean by contrasting colours? It looks cool, doesn't it? I wouldn't say contrasting, it's not opposites on the spectrum, but looks pretty cool. Ideally, the sun's gonna go down over there, so I'm hoping those clouds are going to hold some colour. Bit of red would be nice. It'd be nice if there was a door on this side of the barn, but never mind. Just going to walk around, have a look around for a decent composition. Hopefully I'll find something. What a cool looking place. The barn's in better nick than my house. Look at this. Bluebell heaven. Look at that. Yeah, see there's a bit of colour in the sky. I don't know if you can see that. I reckon I'll set this up, I'll get some cool time lapse. Hopefully I'll be happy just to come away with just one cracking image. I've never been here before. I'd love to chuck the drone up so it looks so good from above with all this purple. Might do, but just not let everyone see the footage. Right, let's go and find a composition. Right, normally if I was going to shoot this shot, I'd go nice and wide landscape format, but instantly looking at that and I think, oh, front cover shot, little bit of foreground with the bluebells, not a huge amount, barn framed by the two sycamore trees, load of sky for writing, front cover. I think that'll look nice. Can't really see it because that camera, the dynamic range in that camera is really good. You can see a bit of detail in the sky. With my SLR here, because it's so old, the sky looks so bright. At the minute I've got a 0.9 soft grad to try and slow the sky down, and I'm still not really getting any detail in the sky. So now I'm putting on a 0.6 soft grad as well, hoping to pull some detail out of that sky. It doesn't look much brighter, does it? But on this old camera, the dynamic range isn't much cop. F11, 1.6 seconds. Focus smack bang on the barn. 0.9 soft graduated filter and a 0.6 soft graduated filter. There's a bit of detail in the sky. Good thing is that red roof pops, so it looks quite smart. Not much in the way of bluebells. I've left it way too late, but I think I've got no colour in the sky at all. But it's nice to be out whilst I'm here. Just will take a landscape shot of it as well. It's all focused in, so I pretty much just bang the camera over 90 degrees, flip my filters round, job done. I don't mind going for a slightly longer shutter speed. I say slightly longer, like just over a second, 2 seconds. I know it's a little bit windy here and the bluebells are going to move and the trees are going to move a little bit with a 2 seconds exposure, but I've got the barn in my picture which is going to anchor the shot, and it ain't that windy that the barn's going to move, so it doesn't matter if everything else is a bit windy, bit movie, as long as something in the scene's sharp and still. It should look quite nice. I mean, obviously if the barn was moving and the trees are moving and the bluebells are moving, it's just like a big piece of blur, which you don't want. But trees may have a bit of movement in them, bluebells may have a little bit of movement, which, to be honest, I prefer a little bit of movement in the bluebells because they're not that great, so it might give it more of a carpet feel. Nice solid barn in the middle, and I've put it in the middle of the frame, which isn't normally like me, but from where I am it's probably the best composition and it works a treat. So right, it's quite dark now, but I'm going to chuck you on a little time lapse anyway, see what it turns out like. Here it is, if it's any good. Well, I don't know what that time lapse was like because it started raining. What a pain in the ass. But hey ho, time to go home because it's pretty much dark now. If there's any images, here they are. Failing that, see you in the next vid. Cheers, bye. Right, rumour has it there's some lowlife breaking into cars up on the moors and nicking the gear. So if you see me around with a shiny new tripod and on the news some lowlife has disappeared because I caught him or her breaking into my car, I'm not going to be sexist, I caught him or her breaking into my car and battered him. You watch, I'll get up there and my car will be broken into now. Anyway, cheers, bye.